My education here at Great Falls College has just pretty much showed me that my sobriety and all the hard work that I've been put into it means so much to me. It's pretty much showed me that I can be a good person is what I look at it is. That, I mean, I've always been looked at as a bad person. I mean, I've had POs tell me that I'm a evil person, conceit in my eyes. And now that I'm graduating in May, I don't know, I can't really explain it. It feels so good, really good. Hearing my story or telling people my story, I'm looking forward to people being like, well, if he can do it, I can do it, My name's Brian Tucker. I grew up in Browning, Montana. I graduated from Browning High School in 2002. I was an all-state cross-country runner, 3 out of 4 years, and pretty much was an alcoholic when I was in high school. From when I was 15 till I graduated, I was drinking at school and smoking weed, and joined the military in '02. 6 months after I graduated high school, I was in the Army and in Iraq. So I actually just kind of compounded onto my drinking. I mean, it's a big party, so I drank pretty heavily. I was always blacking out, always fighting, drugs too, pills and whatever I could get my hands on at the end. When I exited the military, I went down to Alabama for a month or 2 months and got really bad into crack cocaine and pills and drinking. So I moved back to Missoula, Montana. When I lived in Missoula, I was in and out of jail. I went there so much that the jailers knew my name. They were like, "Oh, Mr. Tucker, welcome back." I ended up starting to use meth and heroin from 2014 to about 2017. And I was losing everything. I was injecting drugs, and I just knew that I needed help. So I called my parents and told them I needed help, and that's the call they were waiting for, and ended up going cold turkey on their couch for 2 weeks. And yeah, that was a pretty rough one. I stayed clean for probably about 3 weeks to a month, and then I went back out. And then January 24th, BIA, FBI, Sheriff's Department, and tribal police. And they came to my house because I was a violent offender. They had their guns drawn and waiting for me to come out. So I just turned myself in and sobered up in jail. I got myself into treatment, did a month in treatment, got out, and ended up in a veterans treatment court with Judge Pinsky. So I moved to Great Falls. Veterans treatment court was pretty much one of the best things that ever happened to me. Met a friend that was going to school here at the Great Falls College, MSU, and I decided to look into it. And I believe it was August that I went there and seen that it was that I wanted to do the welding program. And I talked to Joel Sims, told him that I was gonna apply, and I was accepted that August, started school. I chose to go to school because I was sick of going to dead-end jobs, making the bare minimum, and I wanted a actual job that I had benefits and health insurance and retirement plan, sick leave, all that stuff, pretty much that I can start a life and I can actually take care of my family. Them asking me to become a teacher as a student, and it just, the trust that they have put into me makes me feel really good. And it's made me realize that all the hard work that I have put in and just everything that I've been doing is paying off, and it's actually gave me direction, and pretty much know that I want to stay sober, and I'm going to stay sober, and I'll do anything I can to stay sober. When I first got here, I was kind of hesitant. I was kind of worried that I couldn't do this. I wasn't gonna amount to nothing, and I was gonna fail out, because that's what I've going to school before I felt like I was gonna fail, and I just applied myself. And now that I'm graduating, I look back and I was like, makes me question like why I even thought that way, because applying myself and actually getting to where I'm at is just one of the best feelings I've ever had.